Dear student, today we are going to write critical appreciation of warming hair fuels. So it starts from the speaker. A maid has an unusual daily task to wear his mistress's fuels during the day to warm them. It is one of her duties as a servant. In the first stanza, the speaker or the maid describes how she transfers the pear from her tree to her mistress's thought when she brushes her mistress's hair every evening at 6 o'clock. The feeling of the pearls on the servant thoughts, all day is a constant reminder of her mistresses. In the second stanza, Coral Avin Daffy describes the ideal daily life of the mistresses as she plans her evening outfit and fans herself. Full stop. The mistress is obviously a socialite, that is, someone who lives for parties. The speaker, on the other hand, works all day as her maid. The maid feels like a slave on a rope. This represents the power of the mistress over her. The pierced necklace forms the imaginary rope. In the third stanza, the speaker considers her mistress's social life. Full stop. She praises her mistress's beauty. As the maid lies in the attic at night, the day dreams about the handsome man who done with her mistresses at parties. The maid has a funny thought. Them she realizes that her mistress's dancing partner are probably put off by the pills because they carry her body odor from the warming pills. Here, odor means smell. This odor is not hidden by the expensive France perfume that the mistresses wears. It is funny that the maid visualizes the scenes of men feelings confused by the persistent scent, but the mistresses the never the copies of it. Thus, it is ironic contradiction that the pearls necklace is the very thing that prevents the mistresses from gaining a lover or partner. Full stop. The maid obviously likes the mischievous thought. Full stop. In the fourth stanza, the speaker applies various cosmetics on her mistress's skin. It is her main duty. The maid is away from of the lazy luxury of her mistress's lifestyle. Please stop. There is a suggestion of a sign. This suggests that behind all the fussing, the ideal mistress is not happy with her rich life. As the maid dust on the powder, she has an urge to tell her lack of success with men. But the maid's post ladies are not supposed to express opinions, so she stays quiet. So perhaps the maid remains silent because if her points about the disturbing scene is true, then it is a type of revenge for being used or abused as a servant. Full stop. It is a playback for the raw factor. In the fifth stanza, the post lady arrives home alone in her grand carriage. The speaker imagines her mistresses undressing and going to bed after putting her precious in their case. The scene in the opening line of a carriage is the full moon reminds us about Cinderella. Please stop. This mistress is a rich Cinderella who does not win over some handsome prince. Okay, last paragraph. In the final stanza, the maid lays awake thinking about the pearls looking in case she is aware that the mistress away always stay alone. The maid misses the cool feelings they gave her thought. Full stop. She bonds either with a desire to have the pearls around her neck or with rage at the contrast between her lifestyle and her mistress lifestyle. Okay, thank you, dear student. This is of critical appreciation of warming her fields of English major. Okay, thank you, dear student. If you have any confusion, then you can ask me.